Welcome back into Great Day, Washington. Every generation goes through life while facing adversities and dealing with life challenges, mostly in the form of mental stress, which of course leads to mental health crisis. Generation DMV wanted to create a safe space for this long overdue mental health conversation amongst men. So to explain, we're joined by Sandra. She's the publicist and creator of Generation DMV, along with entertainment journalist, the media prince. So good to have you.
Thank you.
And great to be having this important conversation. Sandra, what is your take on today's men and mental health situation?
Oh gosh, I think that men really do need help with mental health, and I think that it's time that we start discussing it, because the mental health with men, it's very, it's not at a good place, or it's not something that, you know, men are proud of to discuss, but I think it's time that we start talking about it, because you really don't know what's going on with men, and it's a lot of issues with men, and there's not pretty much any information or any safe spaces for men to come out and kind of discuss and see what's going on with each other, and, you know, have a conversation to help each other mentally.
Right.
So I wanted to create something that gave them that, because I think that men really do need mental health.
They're told to be tough, and they're told they can't share their feelings, but what is it like in the Black and brown community amongst men?
It's a taboo to even mention, you know,
Still
mental
to
health.
this day.
Still to this day.
That's what's so amazing, as much as we talk about mental health.
Yes.
Very much so. And I think what's so prevalent about this event is it's generations. So you have a young take on it and an older perspective that comes together, because honestly, this whole mental health talk is relatively new. Like, that's something we're really coming into the fold of learning about, and like really tapping into ourselves mentally. And so it's just really been a stigma, just breaking that down of, you know, just pray it out, or just toughen up, or, you know, you're a man, get to work, you know, you don't have time to cry, you have to be strong. And you just really don't know how that really affects, you know, us in the Black and brown community, because it's like a constant fight. You need someone to hear you out. You know,
Yeah.
we do have problems as well.
Of course. And you know, the most recent in the news was Twitch.
Oh.
And I mean, that was my reaction too. It was so just scary and surprising,
Yes.
and just, it still sticks with me, as I'm sure it does with you all.
Absolutely. I am such a huge fan of DJ Twitch, rest in peace. And it's so crazy.
That's my
Your best Twitch move?
Right. And it's so crazy, because I just watched this video, and the next day he's gone. And that even made me bunker down more on the mental health with men, because I saw it like, okay, this is really a huge issue. Like, you can be happy, you can meet a guy and he's happy, well-spoken, tough, but deep down inside he's broken mentally, and we don't know that because we don't give them that chance, and we're always, be tough, you're a man, you're going to be fine. So Twitch dying made me go, yes, you guys really need to discuss this, because this is a huge figure that is happy. We always see him happy. We've
Right,
never,
he brought us so much
Right.
joy.
So much joy.
He's always
So you
happy.
think he's full of joy.
Right, and then to see that happen, it was like, wow, you really don't know what men are going through internally, and that's something that needs to start being discussed, and give men that opportunity to relieve that stress, because again, just like Media Prince said, you don't know what happens, how it affects the Black and brown community, and it's just, we as a Black and brown community are taught to be tough, work it out, don't show, you know, and men, just like he said, it turns into this emotion that down the line it could become something horrible, something detrimental, or even lead to death. So.
And I want to say, this Saturday you have an event in Silver Spring. You're speaking, right?
Yes,
Joe
I am.
Claire, Justin
Yes.
Drummond. I mean, why this group of men coming together? What are you hoping people get from this? They can come and listen to you, right?
Yes, I'm hoping that they first get the notion that it's okay to not be okay. And it's okay to also, while not being okay, not knowing how to get help, because with that, you also sometimes don't know who to talk to. So I'm hoping with this event, they're also learn, you know, the tools to just step by step, because of course it's not a immediate process, but they'll walk away learning some gems on how to just first check in with themselves.
And knowing there's a community there to support them. We're just starting the conversation. I know you all are going to continue it on Saturday. So thank you so much for
Thank you for
being
having
here.
us.
All right, the Generation DMV Men Plus Mental Health Education is happening this Saturday, April 22nd from 2 to 5. To attend, just go to generationdmv.com. All the information is right there.